3:17, Genesis 3:13, Galatians 3:13, at your leisure. Not only you stop living, if you continue to steal the Lord's seed, you live by the curse, but the refusal to steal the Lord's seed can't be based upon conditions. Which means I can't decide to do it this week, but then next week I say I don't have enough to do it. Come on. That don't make you a tither. That makes you a seasonal giver. A tither is consistent. Right. Ecclesiastes 11:4. Put it on the screen. Ecclesiastes 11:4. I'm done. Put it on the screen. He that observeth the wind shall not sow, and he that regardeth the clouds shall not reap. In other words, when you look out and you look at your conditions financially that you're in, and you decide not to give, then the blessing will be limited to conditions. But it won't always be a right time to give, but it's always a right time to get, so you ought to give every time God tells you to give. Next time we come together, I'm going to talk about the importance of obeying God. Here's a tidbit. Because when you trust God with your all, come here, Dick, if you would. You can have this, but not really. But in theory, if I gave it to you, I'm no longer responsible for it. As a matter of fact, while you are helping me with this illustration, and you dropped my iPad, I didn't drop it. You dropped it. So me, you and Sean got to talk at the church. Watch this. God says, I wish my people would understand that I'm not trying to take their money. I'm just trying to get them to give me their money so I can become responsible for what is theirs. See, when I give my stuff to God, I don't have to worry about where it is, it being all that I need, because the burden of responsibility no longer rests upon my shoulders. You didn't get it yet. Let's do it like this. Okay, God. They didn't get it, big one. Watch this. Okay, God. These are my bills. All of these are my bills. And this is my little piece of money. Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay, I can come over. I can try to work. Make some more money and pay the house note. Oh, shucks. They just sent foreclosure notice. So I'll tell you what. If I pay the house note, at least I got somewhere to stay. But then I can catch the boat. Oh, then the children got to get to school. Let me see. Okay, I'll tell you what. Electric bill. Okay. Hold on. I stay in the house. I keep a car, but I got no lights. Let me see. Okay, well, I'll tell you. I'm going to put a little something right here. Water bill. Hello, my account number is XYZ 3456719. I want to put, no, we can no longer take partial payments from you. As a matter of fact, the last check was returned. Pay in full, or we have to disconnect your service. Water bill, $45, light bill, $200, car note, $700, the house note, $1,200, and I got $500. What do I do? Can I tell you what most of us do? And this is reality. We become so overwhelmed until we take all of it and just go do something else with it. Oh, you know I'm talking good. Can't pay these bills anyway. Some of y'all go buy a fat one and say, I can burn them candles, don't need no lights. Listen. Amen. Listen, come on. Listen. Tell the truth. And then what some of us do, we say, you know what? Forget the fact that the boat has such exquisite hotels until they put gold plates in the windows. Forget the fact that the boat is so aerodynamically built and so technologically advanced, it can sit on the water and you can never feel the waves. Forget the fact that they have enough money to give you $100 worth of food for $6. Forget the fact they give me free drinks all night long. Forget that. I believe I can take this $500 to their boat. 29%. I can turn this $500 into $5,000 that I need to pay my bills. Now, the reason I preface what I said about all that other stuff is because the devil never tells you the boat didn't build that stuff because they lost to you. That's right. They built all that because they won and you lost. Study the statistics and the odds. It's literally 1 in a million many times. Lord, I'm having fun. Watch this. So since none of this makes sense to me, let's just say you're not frivolous and you don't go splurge, but clearly you don't have enough. So I said, I tell you what, God, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you my money. But see, God, my money, my seed is connected to my needs. So you can't take my seed, God, without taking my needs. And so what I'm going to do is trust you enough to give everything to you. Now the illustration seems simple in theory, but in practice it's difficult. And in practice, it doesn't just simply happen like this. Because I don't want y'all to go home and be throwing your bills in the air. God don't catch you, you get mad. No. This is just for illustrative purposes. Please don't miss this. What I'm simply saying is, when I obey God and ask Him, God, I don't have to negotiate with you about what comes off first. Right. See, I never have to pray about my tithes. Right. That belongs to Him. Right. He trusts me enough with it to give it back to Him. Uncle Sam doesn't trust me. That's why they take their taxes out first. But he trusts me. But I do have to talk to him about the other 90%. And so when I trust him with the 100%, he becomes obligated to take care of 100% of my needs. And I'm telling you, he doesn't. We don't have time, but if I did, you could preach this better than me and say when you trusted him some kind of way, you called the electric company because it's been 2 months and your lights were not turned off. And they said, you don't even have a bill, Miss McClark. I don't even know what's going on. But don't you tell me you won't. And the mortgage company sent you a letter in the mail and said we don't want to take an old debt into a new year. So don't you tell me